Yeah, let's give a quick shout out to Christina Applegate.
Yeah, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it, y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it off in this bitch, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove, tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. About to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these niggas. All I need is a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smith-O, a package of the swishers. Did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them, well fucking me either. Point the biggest skeptic, gotta make them a believer. It wouldn't be the first time I done it, throwing hundreds where I should be throwing ones. Bitch, I run it. Yeah, I swear I got this shit that make these bitches go insane. So they tell me that they love me, I know better than that. It's just game, it's just what comes with the fame. And I'm ready for that, I'm just saying, but I really can't complain. Everything is kosher, 2 thumbs up, Eva and Roper. I really can't see the end getting any closer, but I'll probably still be the man when everything is over. So I'm riding through the city with my high beams on. Can you see me? Can you see me? Get your eyes in on. Y'all just do not fit the picture, turn your widescreen on. If you think it, I'ma quit before I die, dream on. Man, they treat me like a legend. Am I really this cold? I'm really too young to be feeling this old. It's about time you admit it. Who you kidding? Man, nobody's ever done it like I did it. Young Money. This what I'ma do till it's over, 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 but it's far from over.
You gotta eat the lettuce. It's just right, just straight up eat the lettuce.
It's true, Dr. Doback. You've been very cold and unsupportive of our dreams.
You wrecked my fucking boat, you goon!
Rec league, I ain't paying a ball. Y'all be string like a broke guitar. That he still put it down like a family dog. Yeah, I murder some, murder one. Explain it all, Ferguson. We ain't gotta sing the same old love song. Cut a white girl with the same black gloves on. Yeah, what you saying to it? Old money look me, old money don't do it. Make her turn around and they laying like a UN. I'm only looking back if I'm looking at a booty. What's the rationale? They wanna smoke niggas when they black them out, so we acted out. Blue dream by the bouquet till I'm face on Tuesday. Can I have some? Hashtag be like, put a plus 18 on the E-right. I said what I felt, no rewrite. Nah, they can't hold me. Choose line, drop some, not double dare you, I mark some. As I scorch windows, I burn arms. Gut niggas, so Kurt Bonner. L-Bonner, got a crush on. I gotta wait in line for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got a rhyme with that. Too true like 2 chains. Blue blood like you both gangs.
And then you sit down and you write Dale and Brennan a check for $10,000. Or I'm gonna shove one of those fake hearing devices so far up your ass you can hear the sound of your small intestine as it produces shit.
Alright, hope you know I'm trying to see it through. Alright, 6 figures for the whip. No chance, you catch me down bad. P90, aim straight for your head. Calling on my bitch, and she know she at the top of the list. And she put up with her friends, so I tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat, yeah. She keep on saying that she never had a nigga like this. Shake it up, still the realest nigga in the mix. Why they always acting like a nigga ain't shit? Talk slick, then we empty out the clip. 6 figures for the whip, bitch. You ain't gon' tell me shit. Stuck to my body, I'm the dog, she the tick. I'm the god, pussy, this ain't no motherfucking facade. My niggas comfy at the top, we ain't never took a loss. Demon girls, land chain fangs, got an early fans. Fucking on a sucky bitch, I feel like I'm devil man. Bloody when I'm up in there, harness with a pentagram. How you get a black hole independent, it was in the plan. She's fucked, yeah, same, that's my bitch. I'm corpse tatted in my skin. Autopilot with black matic with the tank. Got a sucking on my dick while we bump trips. Till you throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let them know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat, yeah.
Oh, it's late, boys and girls. I know it's late. I know. I had a long-ass fucking weekend. I had to go out drinking with some friends for their wedding. Congratulations to Dan and Miranda on finally tying the knot. Very excited for you guys. We're going to go over something a little more serious today. Something that's kind of plaguing the situation in the news cycle right now. We're going to look at it more in an objective light and basically give you guys the breakdown on the situation. And I'm going to add some things into this stream as well. It's not just going to be about the topic at hand, but it should be an interesting stream regardless. So let's get everything started. Hello, people. It's me, your boy, the guy who dresses like a cop. I appreciate everyone that's come out today. I also want to thank some people before we get started on everything. Obviously we're going into a pretty serious topic and I want to get this out of the way. I want to thank all the members that have joined recently. It's really fucking cool of you guys. I'll be reading off in the beginning of the stream the newest members each time. You guys are more than welcome to do that at any time. Pretty Idiot, thank you. Crystal, thank you. Banksy, thank you. KG, thank you. Ivana, thank you. 8030, Plants, Kelsey, The Lance, and Aaron Pie for rejoining. I genuinely appreciate it, guys. That is really, really, really fucking cool that you guys did that. And thank you so, Anthony. Thank you so, Anthony, for joining the Loser Gamers. I genuinely appreciate it. And Luna Lizzie, thank you for joining one of the streams. I haven't seen you around before. Genuinely appreciate it, Luna. I've seen you in everyone else's community, so it's cool that you're here. So we're going to go over something pretty heavy today. And it's something that I feel like that needs to be a conversation more... that needs to have more of a nuanced approach to it. And what I mean by that is, like, everyone's handling it fairly well, right? Like, nobody's being kind of an asshole. Nobody's dissuading the situation. But I want to talk about it from the perspective of how I view the situation a little bit more and my experiences that I've had that I kind of resonate with Amouranth on a lot of things. And I feel terrible for her. So we're going to go over the situation a little bit. I want to start off with something that somebody said in a Discord, in a group DM to me, which I found pretty interesting. I can't show you that group, obviously, but the big thing is that at this current moment, Twitch has really dropped the ball in a lot of sense. The platform's never been good, right? Like it's never been something that people look up to and go, yeah, that's a very stable platform. It's something that I should be looking into, right? The problem is with Twitch, it's been this juggernaut for so long, and everyone was talking good things about Twitch and blah, 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 all this bullshit, right? The problem is that the parasocial facade of Twitch is falling off terribly. An example is like the Miskiff situation with Poggergate. Looking at the old time frame of when Pokey used to copyright strike people, there's been controversy after controversy for Twitch for a long fucking time. And now I'm not saying this is Twitch's fault in any context. But when it comes to this situation, and Twitch is inherently the issue, and how they reward certain certain types of creation and certain types of content more than others, which is totally fine. Pokey struck Bo Blacks a couple years back. That was a couple years back. She struck his channel a couple years back. Old drama. But the situation at hand is Amouranth, one of the biggest Twitch streamers, and thank you for the $5 super chat. I'll be reading all super chats at the end, so genuinely appreciate the money. I will go over that. But Twitch has fallen apart. Twitch is fucking dog shit. It's been dog shit forever. And it hasn't changed in years, right? Even after the Amazon acquisition, it's literally just become more dog shit as it goes. That's why YouTube is starting to overtake everything involving streaming. Now, the reason I bring up Twitch, again, is because of Amouranth. Now, Amouranth, I can't pull up any photos of her because it's not TOS approved. But this is Amouranth. If you don't know who Amouranth is a very, very, very popular Twitch streamer. Now, you're saying to yourself, Chris, why the fuck is she popular? Well, she's popular for a lot of reasons. She does games. She basically is the originator of the hot tub meta on Twitch, ASMR, absurdist comedy, everything, right? Amouranth has basically cemented herself in Twitch as one of the more recognizable faces of the platform for not so much gaming content, but more just speaking content and all this crazy shit, right? So this is literally just somebody who is a massive streamer, somebody who the platform like really fucking promotes. Now, the reason we're talking about her today is unfortunate. The reason that we're talking about her today is because of a situation that happened a few hours ago. What's up, guys? How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you guys in the chat. It's an unfortunate situation. So, to give you kind of the backstory, Amouranth was doing a live stream. She was playing games. She was doing her normal things. She was playing Overwatch all the way through, and then she received a phone call. Now, she received the phone call and talked a bit off stream, you know, for a good amount of time. She sat down, and she looks visibly upset, right? And naturally, everyone's inquisitive and curious, like, what's going on? Why are you upset? What's going on? Amouranth is married, and that's actually been kind of known for a while. An example is Augie RFC's tweet here. Amaranth's marriage was never a secret. How does everyone keep spamming the same lie? People used to meme the shit out of him for literal years. So, allegedly, this is Amaranth's husband, the guy who looks like Doc on the radio. And this guy right here is the subject of the phone call and the subject of the situation that we're going to be going over today. So Amouranth is on the phone with her husband, allegedly. Yeah, kind of knew that she was married. And she talks about it. And most people shouldn't care. Who gives a fuck if somebody's married or not? It's just how it is. But the conversation became very heated. And it shows a window into Amouranth's life that nobody was expecting, right? Can I have an explanation because the vid about her just popped up? Yeah, we're going over that, Curry. We're going over that. So Amouranth gets this phone call from her husband, and it's not good. And I'm going to give a warning to anyone that watches this VOD, watches it live. If you've had previous experiences like these and you can't handle certain words and verbiage and more or less abusive conversation, you know, you're more than welcome to tune off the stream. But Amouranth was being treated poorly by her husband, and come to find out, there's a lot more to it than just that. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a clip. We're going to go over each segment, and then we're going to go over some other things. All right?
Said something really fucking mean.
Oh yeah, I did. Because you didn't. And did you even listen to what I said? What was the condition?
I don't remember.
Exactly. See?
So this is the thing. He's trying to bait her into a conversation, right? Into a conversation that she's like, you said something horrible. And he was like, I fucking know I did. I fucking know I did. So an example, like why this situation, kind of like why I wanted to talk about it. I've been in her shoes before, you know. I've been in those shoes. And it's horrible. To be in that position where your partner is verbally or emotionally or physically abusive. It's the worst feeling ever. You feel like you can never get out of it. And this guy is textbook on his method of basically trying to trigger her into certain conversations or to push it in a way that works for him. And for her not to realistically speak. So what he's doing is a tactic that when I was in my last, my last relationship that I had. Well, not last, one of them. It was fucked. It was a lot like this. So I know the signs where it's coming from, and it's absolutely horrible. that she's going through this. So he's doing this as a tactic to basically try and scramble her wording so that he can continue to yell at her. Let's take a listen a little bit more.
I said, I'm going to let you say what you think you heard. Then, when you're done, I'm going to say what I said. I'm not going to interrupt you, and you're not going to interrupt me.
You just...
Now, let's stop right there. No, stop!
Why did you say you were gonna kill dogs?
You're literally doing the thing that you did this morning, which is you're interrupting what I'm explaining to you.
No, tell me.
The thing is, asshole, you weren't explaining anything. You were literally just yelling at her. There's a complete difference on that situation. I don't understand these people that turn around and do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's just, like, literally, it's the most fucked up shit on planet Earth. Like, all she's saying is, like, didn't you say something horrible? And he's like, you're gonna let me speak. He's literally trying to bait her into not being able to respond and then try and push her emotional level even higher so that he has control of the conversation.
That's not acceptable.
What do you mean, no? I'm telling you right now. You're interrupting me telling you.
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the... you know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave.
So he proceeds to try and kick her out of the house. Literally tells her to leave the house. And she's like, but my dogs are here and you allegedly threatened them. I shouldn't leave the house. He goes, then take the fucking dogs and leave. He's trying his absolute hardest to just be the biggest douchebag I've ever seen in my entire life, all rolled into one situation.
I'm telling you. You're asking the question, I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope.
So do you hear that? That he is in control of that. So based on her response to him, shows that he's the one in charge of the streams. He's the one in charge of everything in that sense, right? The money, her content, everything. And it's fucked because she has no actual direct control. And you could see that. And you could see his responses being the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth. She has no recourse. And it's fucked. It's absolutely saddening to watch this.
Did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not.
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. Because you're still saying that oh my god, dude. You said. He
literally cannot actually verbally articulate what he's trying to get across because he's bullshitting while he's talking.
Why are you pausing? You didn't ask a question. You said a statement. Did you say that? No?
I tried to tell you
Are
what
you
I
saying you
heard.
did not say that? Are you saying you did not say that?
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me what?
Thank you for the $20, QTV. I will be sure to read that soon.
Did you say?
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
And she's accurate. She's right. He's just expouting. He's not actually explaining anything. He's just screaming at her. He's expouting bullshit towards her to get an emotional response out of her, which is this right here. This guy on the phone might be the biggest fucking asshole I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bro, here's what happened. I'm going to start from the beginning. I asked you why, if there's a reason, because you insinuated that. Why would we only do threesomes with guys? I think we should do them with guys.
Threesomes.
Oh my god!
She says I don't want to do a specific act, a threesome with guys. She doesn't want to do it. She's literally uncomfortable with that situation. The minute she says that, he blows the fuck up because he's an asshole and he's not getting what he wants out of the situation. She is not comfortable with that, and he is trying to act like her fucking pimp. This man on the phone is a piece of human fucking shit.
See, this right here, this right here is why I said that. You weren't even listening, which is my point. If you're not listening well enough, then you're literally... Now you see why. I didn't say if you don't shit 24 hours, I'm going to kill your dogs. No, listen!
He just keeps screaming because he has no fucking idea of the conversation at hand. Now, again, we cannot speculate on the conversation before this. Everything was muted throughout this entire docket, right? This entire section is completely muted. Now, there might be things that we didn't hear. There might be things that we are not aware of. She might be getting something wrong. But the thing is that based on his reactions and him getting her upset, naturally, she's not going to potentially remember that fucking argument that they've had. Exactly, because it's the most horrible fucking way that he is handling it and treating her. He is an asshole, and he is screaming at her to elicit this response. And she is going into a defense mode, because that's like, I've done that before, where it's like, okay, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, I don't remember what you said. Like, you start to really shut down. That's just what happens in these kinds of situations. You go into like full-blown survival mode where it's, I gotta just take care of myself, make sure I'm okay, and say yes or whatever, right? This is literally the most horrible shit for somebody to do. And she is terrified to have this conversation. You could fucking see that.
I said, I'm going to say a thing, you're going to say a thing, and I bet you're not going to hear mine at all. And to prove the point, I said something terrible. To prove that when something is very, very important to you, you literally don't hear anything else. That was the whole point. And now that you're trying to play the victim, I'm pissed even more because you're now lying. You didn't even hear what I said. That's the point. I said it very clearly, but you didn't hear it. Why? Because something more terrible distracts you.
I don't think you're hearing what...
So do you hear what he's saying? This conversation right here that he's having with her, right? He goes, well, that was the point. I said that awful shit to you to prove a point. That when something more horrible is said, you don't pay attention to what the original horrible thing I said was. Because you only focus on what the horrible thing is in front of you. Which, that is the most fucked up tactic to use against somebody. Especially if they're in a vulnerable state. Because you're expecting them to fall in line with that. This is the most fuck shit. This is the most fuck shit.
You say...
No, I did. I said it on purpose. I said it to show you how easily distracted you are.
I said something horrible to you on purpose to prove how easily distractible you are. This is fucked. This man is a manipulative piece of garbage.
Your workout condition. You're lying. You're literally lying to me. I said this. Stop. I said, you're going to tell me what you said? Then I'm going to tell you what I said. And if you lie or interrupt my part, I'm going to kill your dogs. That's exactly what I said. And I said that because I knew when I say that, instantly you forget what you said and what I said. Both.
Why do you have to say you're gonna kill my dog? What does that help anything?
It's a good fucking question. Why does he have to say I have to kill your dogs to get her attention? That's some fuck shit.
Stop. Zoom out. Because you weren't understanding my point, which is this. When there's something that emotionally triggers you, you actually don't remember anything else. And that's my whole point.
How is that a point? It's fucked. He literally just said, I'm proving a point that when you get emotional, you forget things. What? No shit. That's how emotional people deal with shit. That's how anything happens. If you're having an emotional response to something and you get distracted from the thing that is happening in front of you because it's an emotional response. No fucking shit. You forgot what was right in front of you. I hate that shit. I hate it so much. I've had this situation happen to me in my life. Watching her do this, it's like bringing up shit, like really like deep down fucking inside. And it makes me feel horrible and sad, and it's terrible to see this. It's terrible to see this. This man is a piece of fucking garbage for the things that he's done to this woman.
You were emotionally triggered. You weren't actually listening to me. But then you try to come back and use that as my fault for not saying it. But I did say it. You just don't remember.
I did say I wanted to kill your dogs. You just didn't remember me saying that. It was to prove a point. That is the most fucked up logic I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life. That is the most fucked up logic in human history.
Here's the crazy part. I had already forgiven you for not remembering. But then you came at me and said, no, you didn't say it. You're being crazy. That's what you did. Listen.
To answer you, Blaze, potentially, because now it is a recorded conversation and it's everywhere now. It's on the internet. Literally a court document could help that out for an emotional trauma and emotional abuse, potentially. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't really comment on that.
It's okay to be emotionally frail. It's okay. It would be even better if you just accepted and admitted it instead of being so defensive about it. But what it's not okay is to be emotionally frail and then blame it on the person.
Does he know he's on stream? I genuinely don't know. So this is the thing. I'm going to show you guys some texts. And the texts are fucked. But it does state that he watches her streams. Like, he's watching actively. I don't know about this specific one, but it's a live stream. A live stream is a live stream. So,
person who's not.
What? What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what
Prove a point.
point is it improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you again. I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm going to say it one more time. If you don't get it, I need you to get the fuck out.
that's her husband. That's her husband having this conversation with her. Mind you. This is her husband. If you don't get it, get the fuck out. This is the most deplorable shit on planet Earth. And if you think it's fake, you're a fucking piece of shit and you should be fucking you should do a backflip off the fucking Empire State Building.
My point was this. If something triggers you emotionally, you will not remember anything else except that. Because in that moment, you were triggered. And I was saying things. I'm talking about the original. When you said I did not ask you a question. I'm talking about that time. You were emotionally triggered. I get it. I was talking. You seem like you're listening. I'm not there in person. I don't really know. If I was there in person, I can always tell when you're not listening. But the point is this. I asked you a question. You didn't hear the question. I had already guessed that. But when I paused, and you eventually, I'm not even going to fucking talk about the mechanism. You eventually said, or insinuated, you didn't ask a question, why are you pausing? And that's why I said, no, I did ask a question. And then you said, you're being crazy. You didn't ask a question. You said a statement. That's what you said. And that's what got me mad. Why? It's one thing to say I didn't hear your question. That's fine. But you were essentially at that juncture saying I'm crazy. And have...
I don't know how he got that she wasn't paying attention to a situation that he emotionally manipulated her into a response, not paying attention translates to, oh, but you think I'm crazy. Which he is crazy. He's actually fucking crazy. He's actually a piece of shit. He's 100% a fucking monster. So he is gaslighting the shit out of her. And he is a piece of fucking human trash for doing that in the first place.
Voices in my head.
I never said those words. I said...
Stop! Insinuating. See, that's why I have to be real careful with the words. That is what that means. Even if you didn't mean to, that's what it means.
She's literally trying to refute his points, and he just screams over her like a fucking banshee dumbass. That's all he does. That's all he does the entire time is just scream over her every time she tries to elicit a response.
If you go, you didn't even ask a question and you're waiting for an answer, bro, stop. That is insinuating someone is crazy. And if you don't know that, well, great. But then you got to be much more careful about your words, as you're telling me I should be. I just proved the point. No. It triggers me when you insinuate that about me, just like
it triggers me when you insinuate about me that I'm crazy. But you will actively go out and trigger her to have an emotional response? Yeah, okay, that doesn't mean that you're hey, bro, listen, I'm gonna say it to your fucking face. If you ever see this VOD, you piece of shit, you're a crazy person. You're a crazy person. You need a fucking padded room and then some orderly to beat you every single time that you open your mouth. You fucking douchebag.
Triggers you when I say certain keywords.
I did not.
Oh my God, why are you doing it even now?
Because I didn't say you were crazy. I just let you know that you didn't.
I didn't say you said I was. I said you insinuated.
I didn't say that you said I was crazy. I said that you insinuated that I was crazy. What? Dude, this guy is off his fucking meds.
Okay, stop. Do you know what that word means or no? Are you just fucking fighting a battle when you don't even know what that word means? What does insinuate mean?
Like imply?
Absolutely.
He goes, do you even know what that is? She immediately responds with, implied? And he goes, well, good for you. Like, what an asshole, bro. Oh my God.
And here's the thing, okay? You can imply something without meaning it. Isn't that true?
But he's going based on the assumption that that's what she wanted to imply in the first place. I don't understand his logic at all. This is crazy people rambling.
No.
Oh my God.
Like, you're trying to act like that I'm saying you're crazy. I was just letting you know that you didn't actually ask the question. It's okay to think that you asked a question, but not actually have asked. I was just letting you know that you didn't ask, and that's why I didn't answer. I didn't realize you were waiting for me to answer anything.
Okay, I'm ready to burn this empire to the ground. I'm gonna start tweaking it. I have the tweet drafted. I'm just gonna send it now.
What are you sending?
The false fucking swatting of your husband. And then having your fucking assistant do it too.
You literally tried to take my phone. I got scared because you got physical, and I called.
Yeah, but I'm tweeting it now, so good
But
luck.
so you're lying on my Twitter. That's gonna look real good.
Sure, whatever.
So now he's using her Twitter to put out a false swatting story against himself to say that she allowed a swatting on him. That is the most fucked up shit I've ever heard in my entire goddamn life.
I don't care. I'm tweeting it.
You...
I'm Amouranth's assistant. Or I'm Amouranth's husband, and she is swatting me and calling the cops and calling it a false abuse claim.
I didn't say you abused me. I called the cops because
Okay,
you literally were on top of me trying to take my phones from me. You're literally just lying on my Twitter.
Yeah, I don't care. I built the Twitter.
Yeah, you used my body to build this empire.
And I'm gonna get your OnlyFans banned too.
So now he's threatening to delete her social medias, remove her OnlyFans, remove all income that they have built together. Well, he has built off of her. And destroy it. Because of a fucking conversation. This man is a actual fucking psychopath, if you haven't noticed throughout the time frame that we've been watching this. This man is an actual psycho. He's putting out a false swatting story. Then he's threatening to get rid of her social media, and he's threatening to get rid of all the work that she's done. All of it. Gonna destroy it all. What a fucking piece of shit.
I literally know the CEO. I can literally just ask her. You don't know her. You don't even talk to her. I'm the one who calls her.
My body is in the content and I never signed a waiver.
Your body is not in the content.
Really?
Your hands? Ooh, lots of people's hands are.
I'm gonna sue you for every fucking dime.
Now he's threatening to sue her for every fucking dime. This entire situation just aggravates me to no avail. So Amouranth is basically trying to state that he doesn't actually do anything. She speaks to the CEO. She does all the stuff, right? She just said it right there. You don't speak to anybody. He responds with, in the contract, I didn't sign a waiver. I didn't sign a waiver. My body's in the content. She goes, just your hands. Which, if you get a good enough lawyer, they can make that fucking work somehow, which is bullshit. Lawyers are snaky fucking people. But he's threatening to take everything from her, sue her, take everything away from her, all in one go, all because of this. All because of one fucking conversation here. And this, obviously, this is not just one conversation. You know, based on this interaction, this seems like this conversation has happened a bunch of fucking times.
The whole thing, all those concepts were literally your idea. You can't, like, act like you didn't.
I didn't sign a waiver.
You don't need to sign the waiver if it was your idea.
Okay, let's see how that holds up legally.
What?
This man is an actual psychopath. I can't stress that enough.
I'm gonna spend tonight disassembling this entire fucking empire.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying. Stop acting like you... Oh, shit. I almost accidentally fucking hit it because of this fucking car that almost came. What are you doing?
Just fucking tweet it if you're gonna tweet it.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
You don't think I will?
No, I don't think you will because you know that you're lying.
The fuck is that
Literally, that's not a good idea to bait a psycho.
matter? It'll only make me continue to lie and tear down your entire fucking image. You said I could tweet it, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, no taking this back. I'm
Okay.
also gonna fucking do it personal too.
Okay.
The part that's pissing me off is that he has access to both her personal and commercial Twitter account. That's the part that annoys the fuck out of me. Also, a false report to the police is a felony. That is true. That's if a call was actually put in regards to that. But he's stating that she swatted him, even though she called the cops allegedly that he was physical with her at one point. That was the cops situation. And somebody on Twitter actually confirmed that the police did show up and there was a physical moment. So this guy's already been caught lying. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Just go ahead and lie. Whatever.
Why the fuck do I care? If we're going to war, why the fuck do I care? You just lied to me. And shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking tweet this shit.
I didn't lie to you at all.
I'm gonna make it worse. And fuck it, you call me a liar? Fuck it, I'll make it worse.
By what?
You don't even know. Fuck you.
What are you even talking about, man?
You said I could tweet it, so I'm gonna fucking tweet it now. But I'm gonna write some more shit.
Because I can't stop you. You have my logins to all my accounts.
He has every single login to every one of the accounts. That's fucked. How does he have access to all that shit? This is why people are starting to like put this together a little bit more, that he was the one that was running the empire behind the scenes, which is fucked, that this psychopath was the one in charge.
We don't get along. We should not be together.
We got along fine until you decided to make money the main
I
priority.
didn't say a thing. I said, it's okay for you to not hear. It's not okay for you to tell me what I didn't say, especially if the context is literally I was waiting for a response. You were just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No.
You guys basically get the picture. You guys get the picture. You understand the situation. That man on the phone is an actual certified fucking psychopath. So, what's happening next? I'm going to show you guys here real quick, okay? So this was tweeted out by Jake Lucky's boyfriend, the biggest douchebag on planet Earth, but he was the one who had it, and this is the first one I pulled up. So, Amouranth showed text messages from him calling her a dumb fuck and supposedly throwing away money and her accounts as threats when she wasn't responding to him. So, let's go over these texts. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
It's like the next time when
So let's read these over. Next time when I say a plan, do it. Dumb fuck. Do you understand? What plan are you talking about? Fuck you. Get the fuck outside. I'm calling you. We can't talk right now. We are getting Wi-Fi.
I say plan, do it. Dumb fuck, do you understand? Like what plan are you talking about? It's like, fuck this, I'm calling you. So I disappeared from stream. Take the call. So I can't tell them I can't talk right now. We're getting Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now. Last chance. About to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. But throwing your stupid merch off the balcony. Proceeding to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the live view, like the stream epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down your bank account too. Lag is terrible. Stream is garbage.
So right there, it shows that he is watching the live streams.
About to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't call me, my phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, it literally died. Gonna donate $250,000 to Polo Missy. It's like a bird sanctuary.
He literally threatened to donate $250,000 to a bird sanctuary and take her money and fucking donate it to a bird sanctuary. What the fuck?
Like, so the next 2 minutes, it's like the next time when I say plan.
So literally, this man is a psycho. And apparently there was also conversations where at one point there was a moment where, what was this? So this is one of the more important clips. So at one point, he was threatening to take the money and like put it into like hostile exchanges on the stock market and see if he could like double the money and fucking lose it. He didn't care. So this is one that's been kind of under contention. He forced her to continue saying she was single and commit being a hot tub streamer. So there was a point, like Augie showed here, right, that her husband was public. The concept of it. When it came out, she wanted to just tell everybody. She's like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, it's not going to change anything. I'm married. Who cares? And in the beginning, sure. It's kind of weird that you're not telling people that you're in a relationship doing that kind of shit, right? Allegedly, this is him. I can't say for certain, but apparently this is the guy. So, sure. Starting off and saying that you're single and doing all that stuff, okay. I understand that there's some people that are like, well, she was lying to people about being single for years. My issue that I have is this clip right here. And it gives context as to why she continued to do that.
The therapist even told him that it's a form of like psychological abuse and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit. And then the hot tub meta arose. And he was like, oh, this is an opportunity. And then he turned into an asshole again. When I agreed to commit to the grind because it was a good financial opportunity for us. I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're fucking married. Because it's like, our relationship would be better if we just stream them. And it's fighting all the time. But no, mister, don't say that because it's going to ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Fuck yourself. I'm done with it.
You guys hear that? Do you hear that? He didn't want to come public with it. He wanted to keep it behind that situation. He didn't want people to know that she was married. He didn't want that. Sure, in the beginning, the two of them were okay with it, but once it came potentially out that she was potentially married, she wanted to go public with it. Instead, he kept shooting it down and saying, quote, it would ruin the business model, according to Amouranth. This entire situation, from start to finish, is fucking disgusting. Amouranth does not deserve this. Nobody deserves this kind of treatment, especially from their partner. Never. Because it just makes things worse. You're treating your partner like a fucking, like a cash cow. It's absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting that this is the kind of thing that happens all the time in relationships and is never seen. And on top of that, from a successful streamer that is worth millions of dollars on their OnlyFans, their Twitch accounts, everything. This is some fuck shit that the husband's a piece of human fucking garbage. A piece of human garbage. Mods, deal with the sex bots, please. Thank you. And honestly, this guy needs to take a fucking long-ass backflip off the top of this Empire State Building if he's going to continue acting this way. My heart goes out to Amouranth. My heart goes out to the people that, you know, that have dealt with shit like this before. I know what it's like to deal with something like this. And I hope that her friends help her. The only problem, though, and this is the most recent article that was put out here by Alinity. Dextero got a comment in regards to the Amouranth thing after the phone call situation happened. Alinity is apparently claiming that the police can't tell her if Amouranth is okay following a welfare check. So everyone found out officially on the 15th that she was in an abusive relationship, right? The husband, according to Amouranth, told her to appeal to being saying that she was single, right? That was the appeal. Stream ended abruptly. Now, apparently, Alinity yesterday went live on Twitch to discuss Amouranth's situation. Alinity claims she had unsuccessfully attempted to contact Amouranth, then called the police and asked them to perform a welfare check and see if she was okay. I woke up this morning and saw the stuff on LSF. I got a little concerned about Alinity. I mean, not Amouranth. I tried reaching out and couldn't, so I did a welfare check on her. Thank you for the subscription. And the police can't tell me anything about whether or not she's okay, and that's literally all I know. Alinity did not want to comment further on the matter, but expressed that she was a little concerned and hoped that Amouranth was okay, and stated she wanted to hear from her soon.
I woke up this morning, and I saw the stuff on LSF, and I got a little concerned about Ammo. I tried reaching her out, and I couldn't reach her out. So I did a welfare check on her.
Which, good on Alinity to do that. That's a good fucking friend to make sure to do that. Yeah, you say that you don't want to trust her, but honestly, even people that have had past controversies can do good things, especially when it comes to helping a friend. It doesn't matter her past controversies in this specific moment, that she actually reached out and tried to help, if she did do that.
And the police can't tell me anything about whether or not she's okay. And that's literally all I can do. I would like to hear from her.
Everyone would like to hear from her, honestly. So, just to kind of like wrap the Amouranth segment into a bow here real quick, because, you know, the stream wasn't supposed to be, you know, really long today or anything along those lines. Nobody deserves abuse. Love or hate Amouranth, she doesn't deserve the abuse. Never. This manlet, this fucking piece of shit human being that needs to be fucking courted in the streets of Austin. And there's a lot I could say about what this guy should be getting, but I can't because YouTube TOS hates that. So This man's a piece of human filth, a piece of human garbage. This man told her, keep pretending to be single. We will. It's not good for the business model if we come out. According to Amouranth, she wanted to, but he refused. He used her body, her content, everything for money. All of it, start to finish. And when it wasn't going his way, he decided to start burning down what they built together. Amouranth does not deserve that in any retrospect. And any fucking woman that has to deal with that, or man, because either way it can happen. I've been in those shoes before. Nobody deserves that. Amouranth deserves not that guy. She needs to get away from him, and I hope that she does. I really do. And hopefully a healthier life after that for her, you know. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know any of us or you or any person on Twitter outside of like her streamer friends and IRL friends and family. And her friends and family need to get her out of there and take care of her and get her the fuck away from this guy. Because the marriage is real. I've seen the certificate. It's a real thing. And it's unfortunate that she is married to this fucking scumbag. And I wish all the best for Amouranth. I hope now that everything's out in the open, she can get away from him easier and rebuild what he is trying to destroy. It's fucked. The situation start to finish is absolutely disgusting. I fucking hate talking about that shit. I fucking hate talking about shit like this. I do. I feel fucking terrible. Thank you, Josh. Hello from Mexico. I genuinely hope Amouranth finds happiness. You know, it's completely fucked. He's a complete psychopath. His brain is so money focused that it doesn't matter her emotional feelings or anything, right? He's just a piece of garbage. That's all he is. He's an actual piece of shit. And hopefully she will find happiness leaving him. I don't wish that on anybody. Yeah. It's a horrible thing that's happening to her, and I wish her all the best. I want to break up this very tough conversation with something that you guys might find fun. I do want to ask if ending on this is good, so that I don't. What's the word I'm looking for? That I don't devalue the situation with what I'm about to show you guys next, because it's something entirely different. It's a totally different old drama, totally different situation. I'll let you guys decide. You can put ones in the chat to kind of like break up the situation a little bit and the sadness a little bit with something that we would all find hilarious and something that my channel grew off of. Or you guys could put twos in the chat, and we can end it right here, because honestly, I'll feel kind of weird if I do what I'm planning next, now that I think about it more. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here though, guys. I think the best option is to end it here, realistically. Next stream, we will go over something that is a little bit more our speed on this channel, which is completely shitting on somebody who absolutely deserves it. We will start that later. Let me see here. It's about midnight. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably do another stream after this. I'll do another stream in a few minutes. Let me end this. I appreciate everyone that came out. Make sure you guys keep an eye out, because I will go live again. I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and go live again, kind of like break up the VODs a little bit. And I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Thanks for everybody who stopped by to get Amouranth stories out there. It's a fuck situation, and I genuinely hope she gets better. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight. Thank you to the members. Actually, I forgot to do something real quick. Oh, can't show you guys what my next thing is. Forgot to do something. You guys donated money. I'm a fucking asshole for not like reading anything. Let's see here. Thank you to the 12 people that subscribed to the channel through that. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys stick around and you enjoy it. We do have some super chats I want to read out loud real quick, just to end off everything. Devil Jinx, between Rooster Teeth figuratively being burned alive on Twitter and this, what the fuck is the month of October? And yeah, fuck Twitch. Entirely accurate, Devil. I don't know what the fuck. The thing at Rooster Teeth, I'm going over that, I think, in the next. I think I'm going to do that as well. I think I'm going to do the next stream. QTV Stolen Valor. As a child whose dad was emotionally abusive to my mom, this reminds me a lot of what he would do. It was constant beratement and control, and it became an emotional prison for her until she got out. She is money to him. Very accurate, QTV. Very QTV. Very accurate. Digital. This dude is crazy. She needs help. 100%. Let's take a look here. QTV Stolen Valor again with a 5. Thank you, dude. You feel like she's the new Britney Spears with how her dad kept her under lock and key. Yeah, that's kind of accurate. That's kind of an accurate retelling of it. Xylee, what DMs? Where? Yeah, I got you. But thank you to everybody that came out tonight. I will most likely be going live again real soon. So just keep an eye out for notifications. Make sure you hit the little bell, all that shit. And I'll see you guys probably later tonight or maybe tomorrow after the Keemstar show. See you guys then.